I believe that I am a Sufi, but not in the traditional sense. I don't like the term tasawwuf. My term for tasawwuf is ar-Rabbaniya or tazkiyah. That is Quranic word. Then all the Sufis were believing in qalb or heart. So their tasawwuf is based on qalb. That is, they believe in heart-based tasawwuf. According to their thinking, qalb is also a faculty of thinking, just like mind. But it is wrong. Scientifically, it is proved that qalb is nothing but a source of circulation of blood. So, now it is established by scientific studies that mind is the only thinking faculty in human body. Thinking, emotion and soul, everything is part of mind. Everything. The different function, what you call ruh or qalb or this and that, emotions, all are functions of mind. This is the first point. Then what is tawassuf? What is tazkiyah? It is mind-based tasawwuf. And my book of tasawwuf is Quran. For example, you see the last verses of the Surah Al-Imran. Inna fi khalqi samawati wal ard wa ikhtilafi al-layli wan nahar la ayatin lil albab alladhina yadhkuruna Allaha qiyaman wa qu'udan wa ala junubihim wa yatafakkaruna fi khalqi samawati wal ard rabbana ma khalaqta hadha batila subhanaka faqina adhaban nar. Then Quran refers to ulul albab. Lub means aql. Those who are people of aql, who have reason. There are different words in Quran, lub and aql and nuha and all of other words. Even fuad means aql. It is wrong to say that fuad means qalb. No, there is difference between qalb and fuad. You can refer to Lisan al-Arab, well-known dictionary. Says that fuad means both are standards. So, according to my experience and my study, ar-Rabbaniya or tawassuf is based on mind, that is thinking. So, what is thinking? You study Quran, you contemplate Quranic verses, then you receive inspirations, then you receive some realizations, there is ma'rifah. So, there are so many verses of Quran that inculcate you thrilling spirit, thrilling. So, this is the source of tasawwuf. Then, there is a verse, Inna fi dhalika la'ayatin lil mutawassimin. At-tawassum means to draw a lesson. That is, to draw spiritual lessons from material observation. You observe things that is in nature material, but by seeing that you draw a spiritual lesson. For example, today when I was sitting in that corner that faces this part, I saw that sun is shining. So, it inspired me. I said, oh God, you are giving me light in this world. So please give also light in the hereafter. Because there is a verse in the Quran, Man kana fi hadhihi ama wa fil akhirati ama. Who was blind in previous period, he will also blind in post-death period. I pray, oh God, here you are giving me light. Sun is like a divine torch that light long difference. So you are so merciful, you are so merciful for me that you are sending light from distance. So also please give me light when I am in the post-death period. Then the corner, it faces a pot. There were beautiful houses, there were trees, there were birds, there are natural scenes. So I remember that verse. Masafin atayyabatan fi jannata. In paradise, there will be beautiful houses and beautiful gardens. Then there is a verse in the Quran, Yudkhuluhumul jannata arrafal. And God will set in paradise those people who have discovered paradise in this world. So I said that, oh God, I am seeing this nature is like an introductory version of paradise. So you are so kind to give me a glimpse of that paradise in terms of introductory version. So please give me that paradise also. So this is experience. So when you observe this nature, when you draw lessons from material experiences, when you study Quran, when you study Hadith, so you receive this kind of discussion. I always discover some new thing. You know, every day, some new thing from Quran and Hadith, from nature, from observation, from contemplation. So that is the tasawwuf. Sufi people believe that tasawwuf means sitting in a room and shut the eye and meditate. My way of tasawwuf is not based on meditation. It is based on contemplation. Contemplation means thinking. And meditation means muraqabah without thinking. So there is hadith in Bukhari. The greatest thing that God Almighty has created is Aql. Aql is the greatest creation. According to hadith narrated by Bukhari, Aql or mind is greatest creation of God. So you have to find God on the level of Aql, on the level of natural ways to develop such kind of a connection to God. Other than any other level that you have case underestimation of God. There is underestimation of God. You have to find God on the level of reason, on the level of mind, on the level of thinking. This is why tasawwuf. I always live in thrill. There is a verse in the Quran that الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا أَشَدُّ حُبًّا لِلَّهِ. And if people of faith find strong affection toward God, strong affection toward God. So how you can develop that kind of love? How you can develop that kind of strong affection? It requires some base. And the only base is your mind. When you think, when you discover, when you realize great presence of God, great contribution of God, all those things, galaxies and solar system, and all those that is called life support system, all these words, then you receive a thrilling experience. God is so merciful. You know, there is a verse in the Quran, Sakharakum ma'fu samawat ma'fu al-jamiyah. And God Almighty has created the whole world for you. Now scientists say that our universe is custom-made universe. It is custom-made universe. So I feel a great thrill. Oh God, you have created such great universe for me. سخر لكم ما في السماوات وما في الأرض جميعا. And the God Almighty has created universe for you, oh man, for man. So I personalize this. And I always try to personalize this blessing. I always say, oh God, you have created this for me, for this man. So I thrill with joy, thrill with gratefulness towards God. This is my tasawwuf. And that kind of tasawwuf is a blind tasawwuf, blind. You sit in a corner, you shut your eye and you live in contemplation with empty mind. That title is called God, empty mind. That is an addressation of God. I try to find God in open mind. My thinking process always goes in this line. When I see anything like tree, like bird, like sky, like cloud, like star, like sun or moon, so I remember God. Oh God, you are so great, you are so merciful, you have created all these things for man. This is the criterion of my tasawwuf. الذين آمنوا أشد حبا لله. الذين آمنوا أشد حبا لله. People of faith have a strong affection towards God. This is the criteria. So how you can develop this kind of love towards God? It requires to discover God's blessings towards you. If I am unaware about the blessings of God, how you can develop such kind of love? الذين آمنوا أشد حبا لله. If you believe that God Almighty has given you this belt, then this kind of discovery cannot develop great affection towards God in your heart. But when you believe that the whole universe was created for me, it is custom-made universe, then there is no end for your love. Then you experience a limitless love, oceanic love, universal love. Even when I speak, I think that how it was possible for me to think and then speak. How it was possible? Any stars cannot speak, planets cannot speak, mountain cannot speak, ocean cannot speak, and also no tiger, no elephant cannot speak like this. But I can speak. So my thinking, my speech, all those things are great signs that God Almighty has bestowed me so many blessings. So it is this experience that gives me a strong affection towards God. I always live in love of God in this sense. So my point is that if you are living in meditation, then you are failed to discover such God. If you are living in meditation, then you are living in blindness. So how you can develop a strong affection toward God? So that's more than 500 verses are in the Quran that refers to nature, that is sun and moon and tree and ocean and rivers and all these things. That is called nature. So why Quran refers to these things? Because all these things are manifestations of divine blessing. All these things are blessings from God to you. I am so eager to enhance my love, that I personalize the whole universe. The whole universe was created for me. Although universe was created for mankind, for all mankind. But I am so eager to enhance my feeling of love that I personalize. Oh God Almighty, you have created this universe for me. By personalization, I enhance my affection for God. Without light, I cannot see. Without air, I cannot convey my voice to you. Without such earth, I cannot walk. Without water, I cannot live in this water and food. I cannot maintain my life. So when I think about the life support system, I am filled with joy, filled with love. This is my tasawwuf. But I avoid the word tasawwuf. I use at-tazkiyah and at-tafkir, at-tadabbur, at-tawassum, al-rabbani. All these are the name of my tasawwuf. These are the terms for my tasawwuf.